Here are 10 effective ways to make a narcissist regret ever crossing your life. Hello everyone, it's great to have you back. Today's video is for those who feel like someone in their life is constantly pulling strings to satisfy their own desires. We're diving into a topic that resonates with many: strategies for dealing with narcissists. With their inflated sense of self-importance and self-centered behavior, navigating interactions with narcissists can be incredibly challenging. But fear not, as I'm about to unveil 10 powerful tactics to counter a narcissist's influence in your life. Whether they're attempting to manipulate you through guilt, pity, or charm, these strategies will empower you to reclaim control and resist manipulation. Stay tuned for these game-changing methods that promise to shift the dynamics. Let's tackle those narcissists head-on and assert ourselves. 1. Engage in direct communication. Narcissists often hold themselves in high regard and struggle with criticism. They deflect blame onto others instead of taking responsibility for their actions. It's crucial to address their behavior directly when they mistreat you or act inappropriately. By challenging them, you disrupt their sense of superiority and make them uncomfortable. Avoiding excessive kindness or tolerance can prevent further exploitation. Narcissists despise being perceived as flawed, so they will go to great lengths to avoid situations that highlight their imperfections. 2. Cultivate inner happiness. Fostering your own happiness can be a powerful catalyst for change in narcissists. They struggle to accept that others can thrive independently of them because they constantly seek validation. To diminish the narcissist's sense of control, demonstrate that your happiness stems from sources beyond their influence. Rather than seeking their approval, derive joy from your relationships and activities that bring you fulfillment. While the narcissist may disregard your happiness, they feel unsettled when confronted with your independence and resilience. Don't allow the narcissist's ego to dictate your happiness. Prioritize your own well-being above all else. 3. Trust in your inner strength. Narcissists shy away from individuals who exude self-assurance and inner resilience. They derive satisfaction from belittling others to inflate their fragile egos. Recognizing their profound insecurities and perpetual need for validation underscores the importance of bolstering our own self-confidence as a potent defense against their manipulative tactics. When we stand firm in our beliefs and accomplishments, manipulative individuals find it challenging to control us. Their efforts to diminish our significance become futile in the face of our unwavering self-assurance. Ultimately, their attempts to inflict harm upon us are thwarted. 4. Embrace indifference. One of the simplest yet most effective strategies for dealing with narcissists is to disengage from them. Narcissists thrive on attention and validation, so withholding these can profoundly affect their self-esteem. By quietly demonstrating disinterest, such as not responding to their attempts to engage or acknowledge their attention-seeking behaviors, you strip away their sense of importance. It's crucial to convey that their words and actions hold no sway over you. Through indifference, you diminish the narcissist's power, rendering them feeble and insignificant. Indifference serves as a formidable means of dismantling their influence and mitigating their capacity to inflict harm. 5. Take pride in your authenticity. When confronted with a narcissist's relentless attempts to undermine your identity and erode your self-worth, it may be tempting to defend or apologize for who you are. However, succumbing to this pressure only empowers the narcissist and enables their harmful behavior to persist. Rather than apologizing for your values or preferences in the face of ridicule, embrace them proudly. Uphold your beliefs steadfastly, despite the challenges. Refuse to allow the narcissist to diminish your self-esteem. You are worthy of love, respect, and recognition, just like anyone else. 6. Embrace indifference. The most effective way to handle narcissists is to deny them the attention they crave. Narcissistic individuals thrive on being the focal point of attention and will go to great lengths to maintain this status. While it may be tempting to engage with them in an attempt to diffuse tensions, doing so only reinforces their behavior and increases the likelihood of manipulation. Instead, adopt an attitude of complete indifference towards them and redirect your focus towards yourself. Narcissists detest being ignored, so if they sense that they are unable to garner your attention, they will swiftly seek validation elsewhere. 7. Establish firm boundaries. When dealing with narcissistic individuals, it is essential to establish and uphold clear boundaries. Narcissists typically disregard the thoughts and feelings of others, making it imperative to assert your boundaries unequivocally and adhere to them steadfastly. Refuse to capitulate to their abuse or unreasonable demands. If they persist despite your objections, it is crucial to take decisive action. Disengage from the interaction or conversation entirely. By maintaining your boundaries, you prevent them from undermining your self-worth. While narcissists may find it unsettling when confronted with your steadfast standards, it is essential to uphold them to prevent them from bolstering their fragile ego. 8. Safeguard your honesty. Narcissists incessantly crave adoration and praise, often at the expense of others' well-being. However, if you're not vigilant, they may exploit your kindness to further their own agenda. Skilled manipulators, they excel at eliciting guilt and manipulating situations to their advantage with minimal effort. It's imperative to stand firm and assert your independence in the face of their attempts to take advantage of you. Refrain from feeling guilty for refusing their demands, and prioritize your own needs above theirs. Remember, narcissists inherently prioritize their own interests and seldom consider anyone else's happiness besides their own. 9. Refuse to engage with their toxicity. To unsettle a narcissist, disregard any hurtful remarks they make. Narcissists derive satisfaction from belittling others and passing judgment, relishing in eliciting reactions. While criticism may sting, particularly for those sensitive to it, it's essential to recognize that individuals with low self-esteem often project their insecurities onto others as a coping mechanism. Rather than internalizing their criticism, take a step back and reaffirm to yourself that their words hold no value in your life. Their disparaging remarks reflect their own insecurities, not your worth. Remember, their opinions do not define your self-worth, and allowing them to affect you only amplifies their toxicity. 10. Guard your inner strength. Narcissists are solely focused on their own desires, often at the expense of others' well-being. They are relentless in their quest for control and validation, resorting to manipulation tactics without hesitation, even if it inflicts harm on others. Their words are crafted to inflict emotional pain and serve their own agenda, devoid of genuine concern or understanding for others. Despite their attempts to convince you otherwise, you are not the center of their world. It's crucial not to allow their words to tarnish your self-perception or undermine your inner resilience. Refuse to internalize their negativity or succumb to their efforts to erode your confidence. Their approval or validation holds no bearing on your inherent worth. Embrace your strength and determination, knowing that any attempt to break your spirit will falter in the face of your unwavering self-assurance. The most effective way to overcome a narcissist is to sever ties with them completely and remove yourself from their sphere of influence. Feel free to share your feedback, like the video, and subscribe to our channel if you found it helpful.